Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. One of the biggest stories in November sweeps was Jack and Diane's plot to save Kyle, which just turned out to be dumb. Yes, we were treated to a glimpse of the old Diane, which was fun, until we knew it was all a ruse. After that reveal, the story just deflated. It would have been 1,000 times more interesting if Diane had actually been out for herself and working with Audra or Tucker. Further, with Diane and Jack handing Kyle his job back at Jabot, we were left wondering what the point of it all was anyway. Kyle got his way without having learned much. Why are we calling it a fizzle? In the end, all it amounted to was a long and winding way to get to yet another corporate job swap with no real payoff. Grade. See, likewise, the transfer of power at Chancellor Industries was just another convoluted C-suite job swap. Is there anyone who wanted to see Lily pushed out and informed that she belongs somewhere other than the company where her heart lies? Was there anyone who took pleasure in seeing all the fight go out of Jill? I love Nikki, but can't share in her enthusiasm under the circumstances, so there was no payoff in this story. On the contrary, we've been left with a disgruntled Billy Boy Abbott still vowing to take down Victor and lobbying Phyllis to help, which might have provided a glimmer of excitement if there was a snowball's chance in hell of it happening. Finally, this is clearly a setup for a redo of Nikki and Claire working together and battling Jordan again. Been there, done that, not that long ago. Grade. See, Abby and Devin's wedding would have been a total snore without the car accident to liven things up, though it was lovely to see Amma and Harmony again. That said, since I'm lumping it in with the reveal of the new /old ranch house, it's a total win, except for those striped curtains, which are a choice. Grade. Sharon's big confession was the final piece of the November Sweets puzzle, and it did bring the big drama, what with the car wreck and confrontations, with some still to come. Yet somehow it still feels like it's being milked too long. In what universe would Sharon be sitting in crimson lights folding napkins under the circumstances? Why would Michael insist on representing her? Wouldn't his close relationship with Phyllis be a conflict of interest? I mean, we all know it's because there's only 2 lawyers and Christine was already repping Daniel, but they could have brought Brittany Hodges back. Anyway, this was the best of the November Sweets offerings, if only because Sharon cracking and confessing could be considered a payoff. Plus, Jordan and Ian returned, which was a dramatic surprise that no one saw coming. So points for that. Grade. B+. Charlie stopped in with a guest rant as a treat for you all, given that his thoughts are always entertaining to read. Check it out and see if you agree with his take. Can someone please explain to me what Young and Restless' fascination with whiny Bavyman is? Watching Adam get his knickers double knotted in Monday's episode because Sally was out with Billy was like sitting through a teenager's knit fit, and Billy is no better. The chip on his shoulder is so big. It's a wonder he doesn't walk crookedly. I had to laugh when Sally made a toast to them, and he turned it around and made it about bringing down Victor. Dude, you deserve to never get laid again. Though Kyle was MIM Monday, Young and Restless is writing him in the same unpleasantly bratty way. Why? Mark Grossman, Jason Thompson, and Michael Mealer are tremendously appealing actors. Yet instead of playing them as romantic leads, as characters we can root for, the show is saddling them, one and all, with the role of guy at party we avoid at all costs. Fix it. Nate deciding to help Amy was a given. Why else bring her back? I'm intrigued by the prospect of a new bad boy type joining the canvas, as Damien is sure to appear soon. Despite Sally's declaration that Chelsea and Adam belong together, this version of Chatham is not giving soulmates or even attraction to one another. We know what Adam looks like when he's hopelessly besotted with someone, and this is not it. Adam checking in on Sharon was a cool beat to play given their history. Did Young and Restless tease Daniel's next love interest this week? We're heading into a Claire/Kyle/Summer love triangle, and I'm feeling Team Skyle, if only because Claire needs a good heartbreak to rid her of this Mary Poppins energy. Then she can come into her own, as the complex character she should have been given her trauma. Phyllis and Summer will get their chance to have a go at Sharon this coming week, which is to be expected under the circumstances. Even if Sharon didn't actually kill Heather, she was fine with framing Daniel for murder while he was grieving. Worth a confrontation. Phyllis, however, is hiding the fact that she's realized Sharon didn't cause the accident or try to kill her. This will inevitably be revealed and level the playing field between them in the weeks ahead. In related, Nick kicks his white knight routine into high gear this coming week on Sharon's behalf when he appeals to Chance for help. Last but not least, Jack has an idea he'd like Diane to consider. Let me guess, another job swap. The opinions expressed are my own. Please feel free to share your thoughts on Young and Restless in the comments section. Here's wishing each and every one of my readers in the USA a safe and happy Thanksgiving holiday full of food, fun, and football, if you watch. Soaps.com is a part of Penske Media Corporation. See 2024 Media, LLC, all rights reserved. Powered by WordPress.com VIP. The soap opera, The Young and the Restless, has been a captivating source of entertainment for fans around the world, offering drama, romance, and intrigue, with its ensemble of well-loved characters. Two of the show's most complicated and iconic characters are Phyllis Summers and Sharon Newman. Both women have undergone a great deal of evolution over the years, and their tumultuous relationship with each other is one of the most fascinating dynamics in Geno City. From fierce rivalry to fragile alliances, Phyllis and Sharon's story is one filled with emotional intensity and unpredictability. As The Young and the Restless continues to unfold, many fans are eager to know what the future holds for these two characters. Will their rivalry reignite, or is there a possibility for reconciliation and growth? The answer lies in the complexity of both Phyllis and Sharon's personalities, the circumstances that have shaped them, and the relationships they currently find themselves navigating. At the heart of Phyllis and Sharon's relationship is a rivalry that stretches back for years. Phyllis, a fiery, ambitious, and often self-centered character, has always been in competition with Sharon, the more nurturing, emotionally vulnerable counterpart. While both women are strong and capable, they have historically clashed over men, business, and personal issues. Phyllis' volatile nature, paired with Sharon's emotional roller coaster, has made their interactions a roller coaster of their own. Phyllis and Sharon's rivalry began early on when they both became involved with the same men, namely Nick Newman. Their love triangle added fuel to their animosity, with both women vying for Nick's affection. As the years went on, Phyllis would do whatever it took to secure her place in Nick's life, even resorting to manipulation and underhanded tactics, while Sharon, in her more idealistic state, tried to hold on to the love she believed was meant for her. Their relationship has often been punctuated by betrayal, manipulation, and heartbreak. Phyllis, who has been known for her calculated schemes, found herself frequently at odds with Sharon's more forgiving nature. Sharon, despite her vulnerability, would often find herself in the crossfire of Phyllis's schemes, adding a layer of tragedy to their rivalry. However, over time, the two women have found moments where their animosity has softened, revealing the potential for growth and change. Phyllis Summers has undergone significant transformations over the years. She entered Geno City as a conniving, manipulative character, often using her allure and intelligence to get what she wanted. Whether it was stealing a man, undermining a competitor, or taking down an enemy, Phyllis was a force to be reckoned with. But over time, Phyllis found herself on the receiving end of her own schemes, whether in her fractured relationships with her daughter Summer, her struggles with her love life, or the challenges she faced in her career. Phyllis has faced many personal losses and emotional setbacks. Her marriage to Jack Abbott was a significant chapter in her life, and her relationship with Nick has always been a source of turbulence and heartache. Despite these challenges, Phyllis' resilience has always been one of her defining traits. She continually rises from the ashes, often making surprising moves that leave fans guessing about what's next for her. In recent years, Phyllis has softened somewhat, as she's begun to focus more on her family and finding a sense of peace in her life. However, she remains the sharp, calculating woman she has always been, albeit with a greater sense of awareness about the consequences of her actions. This more reflective side of Phyllis has opened the door to a potential change in her relationship with Sharon, particularly if both women are able to acknowledge their shared history and choose to move forward from the past. Sharon Newman's journey has been one of deep emotional growth and self-discovery. A woman who was once torn between the love of two men, Sharon has evolved from a fragile character with a tumultuous love life to a woman who is learning to heal from past traumas and to embrace her strength. Her battles with mental health, her ongoing struggles with grief and loss, and her desire to protect her family have given Sharon a new depth and emotional resilience. While Sharon's softer, nurturing qualities have always set her apart from Phyllis, her journey has not been without struggle. She has experienced heartbreak, betrayal, and even moments of self-doubt, but her ability to forgive, heal, and move forward has always been a central part of her character. As she has matured, Sharon has become more self-aware and more willing to confront her past mistakes, both with Phyllis and others. This ability to forgive has been one of the most significant developments in her character arc. For Sharon, her relationship with Phyllis has always been strained, but there have been moments where Sharon has shown a desire to find common ground with her adversary. Sharon's compassion and understanding have sometimes won out over her past anger toward Phyllis, especially when Phyllis is in moments of vulnerability. Sharon's growth is evident in her capacity for empathy, and her willingness to take a step back from the drama to assess the bigger picture. As The Young and the Restless progresses, the question on many fans' minds is, what happens next for Phyllis and Sharon? Could their rivalry continue to fuel the drama, or might there be a more surprising outcome? Continued rivalry and conflict. There is certainly the possibility that Phyllis and Sharon will continue to clash in the future. Phyllis' scheming nature and Sharon's desire to protect her loved ones could create situations in which they are inevitably at odds. Their mutual history, especially in their relationships with Nick and other men in Genoa City, will likely continue to spark moments of tension. Sharon's nurturing side, however, might prevent her from fully engaging in the drama, and Phyllis could be forced to confront the fact that her old ways are no longer as effective as they once were. Reconciliation and growth. Another intriguing possibility is that Phyllis and Sharon could find a way to reconcile. Both women have experienced significant emotional growth over the years, and with the right circumstances, they could put aside their differences and find the common ground. Their shared experiences with Nick, as well as their mutual desire to protect their families, could serve as a bridge for them to move forward. A partnership or even a truce between Phyllis and Sharon could add a new layer of complexity to their characters and bring fresh drama to the show. Mutual respect. The most unexpected and intriguing possibility is a future in which Phyllis and Sharon develop a mutual respect for one another. In this scenario, both women would recognize their strengths and vulnerabilities, and they might even form an alliance based on shared goals. While this would require significant emotional growth from both characters, it could be a powerful and unexpected direction for the show. The future of Phyllis and Sharon on The Young and the Restless is uncertain, but one thing is clear. Their relationship will remain one of the most captivating elements of the show. Whether they continue to feud, form an alliance, or find a way to reconcile, their journey will undoubtedly continue to provide drama, emotion, and intrigue for viewers. As both characters evolve and grow, the possibilities for their dynamic are endless, and fans will be eagerly watching to see what happens next for Phyllis and Sharon.